we will have our Tournament of Champions, where those 4 winners will throw down to crown the very first Rogue Tournament Wrestling Champion. And there you go, the man that we've mentioned before, Killer Kross. Well, again, just, oh man. And the amazing thing, Kathy, these 3 men have never faced each other before. This is the first time in a wrestling ring. So Rogue Wrestling bringing these 3 men together for the very first time. It's history in the making. We're going to crown our very first Rogue Wrestling Tournament Champion. I'm excited. I'm excited, Kathy.
I'm super excited, Joshua. I think one of the interesting things to consider is, like you said before, in a first-time matchup like this, how much of the match is just going to be kind of gauging your opponents, figuring out what they can do, how you can counter that, where your strengths are going to fit in.
Well, I'm curious to see if any of the competitors try really hard to just push right out of the gates. You know, he knows that his other 2 opponents, just like himself probably, you know, a little worse for wear. So you can't, the longer this match goes, the longer it's going to wear away at all 3 competitors. So it could behoove one of them to just push for the win. But again, with a 3-way, you know you have to have eyes behind your head. You have to have your head on a swivel. You have to count for that 3rd man. So walking away with a victory is not going to be as easy as that. And here we go, competitor number 2, Mr. Athletic himself, Jeff Cobb.
True Olympic athlete making his way to the Rogue Wrestling ring. Definitely a fan favorite.
Definitely a fan favorite. Again, he has been hot. He is probably the hottest commodity in independent wrestling right now, and he is here in our Rogue Wrestling Tournament Final.
He's eyeing up Killer Kross. I mean, doesn't look too petrified as yours truly.
Not phased at all.
Because he knows that he is a powerhouse. He knows that he can contend with the likes of Kross. I mean, mind game elements aside, pound for pound, Cobb's the stronger competitor.
That's true. I'm curious to see how Kross deals with an opponent like Cobb, who can toss him like a ragdoll. You know, not too many men can walk away and claim that they've thrown or tossed or have been able to toss Kevin Kross.
It's very true.
And now, the 3rd and final competitor in this match, making his way to the Rogue Wrestling ring. That man right there, the Darewolf, PJ Black. Amazingly enough, the most seasoned of these 3.
You said he started as a teen. I mean,
16 years old. He has a 20-year experience, wrestled all over the world. If there's anybody that has the experience factor as their advantage, it would be PJ Black.
And also, I think as far as just kind of the mental game of a pro wrestling match, PJ Black is fearless. I just don't think that that's even something that's in his vocabulary.
But to be honest, if there is a person to put fear into the heart of PJ Black, it would be that man, Killer Kross.
But PJ Black gunning right for him. Standing his ground and cementing himself as a dominant and force to be reckoned with in this matchup.
All right, here we go. T. Fletcher with the introductions. Giving the mic to senior official Rick Knox. And here we go.
Bell sounding for our main event of the evening.
Oh, you can, again, the tension here, electricity in the air. All 3 men.
And again, trying to suss each other out. This is where a first-time matchup, this is something that can happen.
Jeff Cobb, though, drawing the line for both men.
Wow. Okay.
Drawing the line. And there we go. Cross. Oh, there we go. Like I said, like it was nothing.
Don't think that's something that Kross is used to.
Nope, not being dropped on his head. Definitely not. PJ Black trying to jump on top of Cobb. Nope. Cobb slams him down too. Kross still trying to recover. Beautiful athletic plex.
Jeff Cobb just putting his talents on display here at Rogue Tournament Wrestling.
Turns PJ Black inside out. And there you go, Mr. Athletic himself, Jeff Cobb, starting out the match hot. Like I mentioned, Kathy, this might be the strategy. Just start dominating and take advantage of whatever condition your opponents are.
This is very true, and I mean, Cobb is coming off of the most recent match in this evening.
Right, but he looks like the freshest out of all three.
You are so right, Joshua. He is just oh my God, stacking them up.
Look at that. That is over 500 pounds of humanity on his shoulders. And Cobb's just walking around like
Atlas.
Like he's at the park. Oh!
That's where the no DQ comes into play. It's a technique. It's a strategy.
And now PJ and Kross working together. Kick to the gut and dropped on his neck. Here's the cover.
PJ.
But of course, right?
Silly goose.
Right. Kross, of course. No, actually, wait. Kross says he has an idea.
Or is he suggesting maybe some teamwork? Okay.
Interesting that Kross is the one that wants to have teamwork in this match. Making his way to the stage, you see the
okay.
I guess he just wants a drink.
Yeah. Hey, I mean, Cobb's laid out. Celebrate with some beer. It's cool.
Oh, he wants to hit. I think he wants to hit Cobb with the beer bottle.
Okay.
Again,
right.
no DQ. Again,
no
plays
DQ.
in the favor of the man known as Killer Kross. If there's anybody sadistic enough to take advantage of the no DQ, using anything at hand, beer bottles included.
I mean, when it comes to a prestigious title like the Rogue Tournament title, you do what you gotta do.
And Cobb just on Dream Street. Here comes the bottle. Oh! Cobb moves out of the way.
Flips the
PJ cracks the bottle on Kross's head.
Oh, but now PJ going to work on Cobb, knowing
somebody should be checking on Kross.
Someone should probably check on Kross.
Somebody should check on Kross. Kross could be bleeding like crazy, and PJ wanting another beer.
Okay, I mean, PJ,
and of course,
an early celebration, maybe trying to think that he's, got his opponents pretty much figured out, right?
The bartenders here at 1720 Warehouse, very accommodating. PJ Black going for the strike with the beer bottle. Cobb, though, blocks it. Kick to the gut. Both men, though, have beer bottles in hand. Again, no DQ. There's nothing that Rick Knox can do but watch this happen.
Just like our precious onlookers here at the bar.
The fan here at 1720 Warehouse kind of enjoying the view. I don't think she realizes how dangerously close she is to the action.
Wow, I mean, Rick Knox,
whoa, there's ducks it. Cracks right over the head.
I'm wondering if Jeff Cobb might have done some damage to his hand.
Cut his hand.
Oh, Rick Knox checking on Cobb a bit, but now Kross
what is Kross doing?
Wow, Kross we thought was out of the picture after taking that bottle to the dome.
Again, taking advantage of the no disqualification stipulation, setting up. I think Cobb might have cut his hand, but he has a table set up. He's just waiting. He knows that the match must be won in the ring. Look at that. He's just going to take a little nap. This is actually a great strategy. He's going to let Cobb and PJ fight it out, and then he's going to pick the pieces.
Carrying birds.
And there's Cobb once again picking up. He already picked up PJ and Kross, so this is light for him. Making way in the crowd.
Bringing PJ back to reality and back into this match.
I wonder if he notices that there's a table set up, and there's Kross like a python.
Poised to strike.
He doesn't see it. Oh, through the table.
Oh my God. Kross has just speared PJ Black through the table.
And I don't know if Kross might have knocked himself out going through that table. Cobb is just, he's just kind of chilling on the side.
Cobb said let these maniacs take care of themselves.
I don't know why Cobb isn't just going for the pin. The match is over right now. Cobb making his way.
What is Cobb looking for? Cobb is nothing if not a strategist, though. So, maybe he doesn't want to capitalize.
Oh, he's found another table. It's like there's a yard sale underneath that ring. There's all these tables for sale.
You never know when you might need a table.
Apparently, we stock them up here at Rogue Wrestling.
We sell merchandise on the tables. We put people through the tables.
Cobb going over the top rope, setting up the table himself. taking advantage of this no disqualification stipulation. Kross and PJ have not moved one bit.
Kross and PJ are dazed, confused.
No, Kross is up. Wow, Kross is up. I don't know if Cobb realizes it.
It's like a horror movie.
Nope. Cobb with the block.
Ooh.
Slapping elbows. Ooh. Elbows. Chops. Whoa. Unloading on Kross. Kross still up. Lariat. Nope.
I don't think Cobb is used to a lariat not doing anything to a human.
Running to the ropes. Whoa! Lariat turns.
Inside out, upside down, and backwards goes Jeff Cobb.
Well, Kross might have hurt him. Kross kind of gripping his chest. He might have pulled a pectoral muscle when he literally threw everything in that lariat. But now PJ is finally up. Yeah, I think PJ doesn't want that table. I don't think he wants tables anymore in this match.
PJ is either taking the table out of the picture or just utilizing it in a different way, perhaps.
I would think he'd be sick of tables after going through that last one.
Maybe he wants tables involved, but on his own terms.
There you go. Setting up the table, checking the height of the ceilings. Because again, the Darewolf himself, high flyer. What's he doing
This
here?
is where PJ Black thrives. Oh,
no. Grabs the light tube. It is no disqualification.
Oh,
I think PJ's just upset that he went through that table. Kross, though. No, don't let Kross. Oh, don't let Kross have. Oh my God! If there's anybody,
the last person you want wielding
Cobb.
a tube, just straight over the back of the neck of Cobb.
Cobb is out. Look, Kross is just enjoying himself.
Oh my God! All the shards of just powdery fluorescent glass.
Oh, super kick by PJ. Cobb is set up. He is out. PJ going up top.
Oh my God.
What's he gonna do here?
Oh, no.
Frog splash through the table for the cover. 1, 2, 3. He gets the win. And PJ Black is your Rogue Wrestling Grand Prix champion.
Truly, history has been made tonight, crowning the first ever Rogue Tournament Wrestling champion, and it is none other than the Darewolf PJ Black.
Honestly, after being put through that table, I would have counted PJ Black out, but he was able to get back up, put Cobb through the table, and there is the Rogue Wrestling Grand Prix Championship belt around PJ Black's waist. With a smile on his face, PJ Black survived the war. Congratulations once again to the very first Rogue Wrestling Grand Prix champion, the Darewolf PJ Black. It looks like a war zone in that ring, Kathy.
Oh my God, Joshua, you ain't kidding. A war has definitely been waged. PJ Black stands tall, but Cobb and Kross put up a hell of a match.
Oh yes, this match could have went either way. PJ Black, though, taking advantage of Cobb being knocked out by that fluorescent light tube and then putting him through the table with that frog splash. There is your winner, PJ Black, the champion. PJ Black. He has now crowned himself the champion, made his way now into our Tournament of Champions. We're going to have 3 more Grand Prix, crowning champions at each one of those. All 4 men will then go into our, all 4 competitors, because we are an equal opportunity company here at Rogue Wrestling. And PJ Black has the mic. Let's see what the champion has to say.
I did not think that was going to happen at all. Seriously, I don't know what to say right now. The guys that put up this event, Rogue Wrestling, Corey, George, those guys did a fantastic job. I think this is going to be very unique, a new kind of feel, and I'm just super stoked for this. Thank you guys for coming. We really put our bodies through the line. Like, every single night. And we do this because of guys like you. So if you guys keep coming, I'm going to keep pushing the limits. Thank you.
There you see PJ Black thankful to, of course, the Rogue Wrestling crowd, the Rogue Wrestling fans here at 1720 Warehouse. A phenomenal moment, a historical moment. And there you see.
Taking a moment to celebrate with John Morrison and Taya Valkyrie.
You never know who's going to be here at Rogue Wrestling. Fellow Worldwide Underground members. And there again, your very first Rogue Wrestling Grand Prix champion, the Darewolf, PJ Black. Well-fought victory for that man. All right, and the crowd is still on their feet here at the 1720 Warehouse. What a night. We saw Giants fall. We saw men going through tables. We saw beer bottles. We saw fluorescent light tubes. We saw it all. And most importantly, we saw one man rise above the rest to be crowned the very first Rogue Wrestling Grand Prix champion. Once again, congratulations to the Darewolf, PJ Black.
Josh, you nailed it completely and totally. What an incredible night has been here. The crowd is still, PJ Black basking in the adulation of the crowd here at 1720 in downtown Los Angeles. It's been a night of firsts.
It's been a night of firsts. First of everything. First Grand Prix for us. First women's match. Ruby Reyes taking on Vipers, disposing of Vipers. And again, that was such a great competition. Vipers so close. Honestly, everybody that competed in the ring today, Super Panda, Luchasaurus, everybody, Bateman, it literally is a who's who of professional wrestling, and that's just the beginning, guys. Again, we have 3 more Grand Prix tournaments ahead of us. We're going to crown champions for each one, and then all 4 of those champions will go into our Tournament of Champions at the end. I'm so excited, Kathy, because again, this is just the start.
It's just the beginning, Joshua. Can't wait to see where this goes. Can't wait to see who our next tournament champion is going to be at Rogue number 2.
There you go. So stick around, wrestling fans. Join us again for Rogue Wrestling. Again, for my broadcasting colleague, Kathy Campanelli, I'm Joshua Shibata. Thank you very much for joining us for Rogue Wrestling. We will see you next time.